And with that, I'll hand over to Ravi, who has a short presentation, I think.
Thank you, Sandhya. Do we have the slides coming up? But yeah, thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you, Mr. Bhaskar, Sandhya. Like both of you have said, this was one of its kind unique challenge that you threw at us a few months back, saying, hey, I want to bring the whole government services on a single platform. We deal with a lot of governments across the country. We have done a lot of bots, like Sandhya said, we have done for metro tickets, for bus tickets, but never a single platform where everything is converging. And honestly, we have said this before, we did not believe that we'll be able to put it so soon. We knew we'll be able to do it, but thanks to all the commitment of all the people here, all the departments, that what we have today is a unique product and a really very, very impactful product. I thought I'll just show you a sneak preview of what it is, and hope you all will try and give us feedback. This is the first step in the journey. This is not the end. We'll continue to improve. We'll add more services, but I thought what we have is really beautiful today. Let me just take a step back to share the vision. Sandhya briefly said that when we started this journey of opening WhatsApp for services beyond just connecting people to people, like how people can connect with anybody in the world by just a simple hi and get connected. It's even a person who is not educated, who is not very comfortable with technology can today use WhatsApp. Our vision was that how can we bring the same experience to citizens, how they can connect with any business or any service in the world in just simple hi. You don't need to be educated. You don't need to have very skills in terms of using apps. I'm sure many of you use apps. But with WhatsApp, you don't need that complicated app. You just type hi and you can get things done. That's the vision with which we opened the platform. And that's what we are bringing as a power to every single citizen in India and globally to make things done in a simple hi. And that's where the vision of Andhra government was also a challenge to us. And we said, hey, we'll live up to this challenge and we'll bring this service to you. This is how we see the world. All of you are also users of WhatsApp. Everybody, all of us actually do so many things in a day. We start the day, we do things at home, we order food, we go to office or work, we take public transport, we pay so many bills, we order food, we go to entertainment, we pay kids' fees, we engage with so many business in the day. But so many different complex ways you engage. How about just one simple hi on WhatsApp and you can do that thing? That is our vision of WhatsApp, how we have built the platform and how we believe finally how the world will engage with businesses. And that whole power of WhatsApp is what we brought to this bot, to this service that Government of Andhra Pradesh today is announcing and launching for us. And we are making it so easy for every citizen in Andhra Pradesh to connect and get so many things done. 161 services is where we are starting with, but we'll have many more coming over the time as we see it. These are the type of things that we are doing. It's a single platform. You may have engaged with a lot of WhatsApp services, but there is always a different bot. For everything, you have to send to a different number. Here, we have done a very, very complex architecture where many departments, every single service is on a single phone number. So the citizens don't need to store or record too many numbers, just a single number on which they can connect with WhatsApp. It is very citizen-centric, where the citizen has been kept at the center, where what he needs is how the bot will work. And like the Honorable Minister said, this is the first step where it's more menu-based. Tomorrow as in the next few months, we'll launch an AI-based service where he can just speak and say, I want to book a ticket from here to here, and the bot will just make it work. The way citizens today communicate and engage with businesses is how we will make it happen eventually for this service to work. This is phase one, but many more things will come. Let me give you a sneak preview of what all we have covered in phase one. These are the 6 departments across the 161 services that we have covered in phase one. Energy, where any citizen can pay any electricity bill on WhatsApp within a few clicks, including getting the bill, getting the reminder, making the payment natively within WhatsApp. So everything can be done in WhatsApp and the service can be delivered. All the 3 energy departments of the state are integrated in a single platform. So you can be a part of any of the 3 energy departments and it will be a single experience that you can do. You can pay your electricity bills. APSRTC, the bus ticket. As you know, in India, people have to face different weathers. Either you stand in queue in hot temperature of 45 degrees centigrade, or it's pouring rains, you stand in a queue to buy tickets. How about you just booking on ticket on WhatsApp and just boarding the bus? You don't need to wait in any queues. And you have seen in many other states, people stand in queues for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We live in Delhi, like metro tickets, we have seen the rush. Today, there is no rush. You can just board the train. You just book the ticket, you get the QR code and board the train. We have brought that service here. temple, Andhra Pradesh is known for all the temples, the world famous temples. The state has so many services, darshana services, donation services. We brought all of them in a single bot where you can, any citizen anywhere in the world can actually use that service to create a donation for any temple in the state, or you can book your services and you can book entry tickets and things like that. Grievances is the big thing where citizens have a lot of issues they face. How do you make it easy for them to know what is the status of their grievance? So today they can file a complaint, and through WhatsApp they will be constantly updated on where is the status of that complaint and what is going to happen. Today we all have many things that we need as documents like certificates, marriage certificate, birth certificate, family certificate, other state certificates. It is very complex experience to get a certificate delivered when we need it. Either you have to go to a department, apply, fill the application form and take it, or you have to go to website, but many people don't understand technology. How about just sending a hi on WhatsApp and getting that certificate in less than a minute? So a lot of these certificates are now enabled on WhatsApp. Any citizen anywhere in the world can access, and obviously anywhere in Andhra Pradesh can access that certificate. And then all the municipal services where you want to know the status of your application, you want to know the status for your property application, property tax, water bill, sewerage bill, all of those services are now enabled in a single form. Everything is just on a single menu-driven experience. I'll show some small visuals to you. This is how the temple services would look. You just go and say hi, you choose temple services, you get the list of the 7 temples, you choose the temple, you choose the service, and just pay the bill, pay the money, and the service is booked. It takes less than 1 minute to actually do it as a temple service. Similarly, if you look at the citizen services, other services in grievances, very menu-driven, very intuitive. You don't need to type anything long, you don't need to be very educated. It is very intuitive, very visual-oriented. You see by pictures and you will know that you can do this. And we said we will bring AI, so even then you can speak and you will be able to do service. You don't even need to know reading and writing. You can just talk like you talk on phone and you'll be able to do that services on the bot. So some of the examples, let me show you actually a video of the bot which will give you the full visual of how the whole experience will look. So you saw how easy it was, and first time you may need to enter your details and Aadhaar card verification. Next time it will pre-identify you. You don't even need to put your details. It will just say, okay, how many people you want to book, and you can just book it. And as we keep adding more services, it will make it very, very intuitive. You saw the visual. It was very different than the normal WhatsApp where you have to send hi and then somebody responds and this thing. This is very menu-driven, so that it's very easy to choose a date, choose a time. In bus cases, you can choose a seat, things like that. So it is very, very simple to use. That's how we are building the platform, evolving platform. I would invite, like we've said, on a single number, 150 services. I would invite all of you to try this service, give us feedback. My honest submission, it's very early days. We're still learning, so we will be welcoming your feedback and we'll continuously look at improving the service and hoping to make this a world-class governance services where every citizen in Andhra can benefit with what we are building today. Thank you very much.
Okay, shall we stand up?
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Stand here, right here.
Right here only.
ఇప్పుడు ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ప్రజలకు అందుబాటులోకి వచ్చింది. ఒక్క ఫోన్ నెంబర్ మీ వాట్సాప్ కు జత చేసుకుంటే ప్రభుత్వంలోని వివిధ శాఖలకు సంబంధించిన 150 రకాల పౌర సేవలు మీ అరచేతిలో ఉన్నట్లే. కులం, ఆదాయ ధృవీకరణ పత్రాలు కావాలా? మీ ప్రయాణానికి బస్ టికెట్లు బుక్ చేసుకోవాలా? ప్రముఖ దేవాలయాల్లో దర్శనం, వసతి సౌకర్యాలు బుక్ చేసుకోవాలా? వ్యవసాయానికి సంబంధించిన మార్కెట్ ధరలు తెలుసుకోవాలా? ఏ సేవకైనా, ఏ సమాచారానికైనా మీరు ఇప్పుడు ప్రభుత్వ కార్యాలయాల చుట్టూ తిరగనక్కర్లేదు. ఏది కావాలన్నా ప్రజల చేతిలో ప్రభుత్వం ఉంది. 9553000009 నెంబర్ ను మీ మొబైల్లోని వాట్సాప్ కు జత చేయండి. ప్రజల చేతిలో ప్రభుత్వం చాట్ బాట్ తో మీకు కావలసిన సేవలన్నీ మీరున్న చోట నుంచే పొందండి. గుర్తుంచుకోండి, 9553000009 ప్రజల చేతిలో ప్రభుత్వం.